Where are the OG YouTubers at now? Now, this video is gonna be on YouTube, so I feel like it makes sense for me to know where my predecessors have gone after I embark on this YouTube journey. So make sure if you guys are in the YouTube, man, watching this, make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe, and stick around so I'm not in one of these videos.
Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be talking about where are OG YouTubers. Hey guys, I quickly want to give thanks to Era for me carry. For beyond almost like a shot is here.
Okay.
Kicking us off is the infamous Leafy is here.
Prime Leafy was crazy back in the day.
A guy who, at his YouTube peak, had just a little shy of 5 million subscribers and who nobody would have thought would end up fading into oblivion almost like he never existed. And what's interesting with Leafy, whose real name is Calvin Lee Vale, is that he went from an OG beloved YouTube creator to being banned on almost every single platform. But this was all a doing of his own. I mean, it was literally him 100% orchestrating his downfall. Actually, let's start there, where he is now. Searching through the usual popular online platforms.
I don't even know what he even did.
Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, etc., it's obvious that he's not really active anywhere. That also goes for newer, less popular platforms like Rumble. And while on these platforms it's kind of hard to tell where he went, I did find a bit of information on his Instagram. His last post there is this screenshot, which is basically a suspension of his Twitter account at about 903,000 followers. That post was made on September 21st, 2023, and the caption is, "See you in 6 months to 5 years when I get unbanned off one of these websites again. Thank you for all the support and money." Yeah, that just suggests that he took a break from the internet, involuntarily of course, and will come back if he's ever unbanned. Now, if you've never heard of Leafy is Here and don't know why he was famous, well, it's pretty straightforward. He blew up off creating content, basically harassing other creators, and was walking too close to the fire when it came to YouTube. So much so that YouTube ended up banning him twice. Yeah, he got banned 2 times, the second one being a permanent ban. And YouTube was just one of the platforms that did away with him. Obviously, we just saw that he posted a screenshot of him being banned on Twitter, so yeah, he was banned on Twitter 3 times. Once on April 2021, then in September of 2022, and then in September of 2023.
What I don't understand is like, if this shit is your bread and your butter, this is how you make your living, like, you get a chance, like, when you get banned, you get a chance to get that shit back. Why in the fuck would you fuck that up?
How does one person get banned so many times? Well, like I mentioned before, it's just down to harassment. Actually, this article by The Verge captures the whole thing really well. It states that within a period of 90 days, Leafy violated YouTube's harassment policy that included, quote, cyberbullying, including malicious insults and name-calling based on someone's appearance, gender, or orientation. Also, we're talking full-blown harassment here. The dude had no limit. For example, in 2016, when he was at his peak, he made fun of YouTuber Brendan Mitchell of the channel Wet Movie 1, who has a learning disability, telling him he, quote, looked like he went through 5 different strokes. In the video, now re-uploaded on a different channel by a third party, he really goes into it, adding stuff like, he looks like sadness. He looks like he's just given up. And I can't decide if he's creepy as fuck or just goofy as shit. I believe you get a sense of what his videos were like. He also did it to a lot of...
Side note, that sucks. Side note, what the f was them games? Where you find them games at? Did you just ride around with a knife in your hand and fucking swirled? What's that?
Creators
CSGO surfing, word.
C 2010, mocking his appearance and behavior despite the guy being autistic. That Leafy video was so damaging that Tommy later responded, saying that he was getting death threats from Leafy's followers. Now, I could go on and on about this because Leafy's harassment reached all crevices and nooks of the internet, including trans/LGBTQ communities. However, one of his hits that stood out were his attacks on Pokimane. A clip of it still exists online, again, re-uploaded, and it's pretty brutal. He attacks her content style and looks, all through even saying, "I'd watch Jake Paul vlogs before Pokimane. I'd watch Gay for Pokimane." He went on to make 3 other videos about her and also doubled down on the mockery on his now banned Twitter account. Specifically, he took this photo of her without makeup and used it to degrade her looks. He apparently made it his profile picture at some point and also called her less attractive than any average.
See that edgelord shit, bruh? You grow out of that shit, dog. And I'm not speaking from experience. I was never on no edgy shit like that. That shit lame as fuck to me. It always has been. But it's like, anybody who's ever been into that edgy shit, they fucking grow up out of it. Even Eminem.
That's an awfully hot coffee pot.
He was like, yeah, I was doing a little too much back then. You know what I'm saying? Side note. What does Pokimane do? Don't be a weird man and be like, that female does nothing. Like, what is she known for? Is she a gamer? Gamer mostly, that's what I'm saying. I know she's a streamer. I know she's a streamer. I'm saying, is she like crazy at a video game? Like, what is the stream like? Just chatting, streamer mostly? Type shit, okay.
Anyway, Leafy
started streaming on
Rumble, which still is a streaming service, but it really fell off.
So is Rumble dying? Is Rumble dead or something? Oh, why are you hitting the fuck out those keys? Oh, I'm not. My keys is just right next to my mic. My fault. I'll hit it soft.
He also revealed what he looks like nowadays. Leafy is an interesting case because it seems like whenever he comes back, people still flock to him, even if it's for the wrong reason.
Rumble is still going on. Who is a Rumble creator, like a big one? Gideon, that's it? Sneeko. Oh, I hate Sneeko so much. Miskip does. Oh, Miskip's on Rumble? Rice Gum, I think was. Yap can't get to the video.
Doubt he'll make his way back to the.
My bad, I'll be silent.
GradeAUnderA. Next up is GradeA.
Oh, GradeAUnderA was that shit. Oh man, I'm gonna say that he probably got canceled or something. He was kind of that shit. The videos I saw about him making fun of animals was that shit, and that's it.
Fans not only craving for more of his content, but also reliving the 106 videos he had made by the time he quit. He made a bunch of animated rant videos, which were loved by many. He would complain about the most random.
Yeah, that's the one!
Voice made it worth the watch. But where is GradeA now? Well, my theory is that he went to college and got a well-paying.
Jenga, thank you for the raid!
I should say,
I appreciate it.
But the internet treating him as some sort of rare animal, which is what I'm doing too. There have been other speculated sightings of him around. We're talking about these people like they're Sasquatch. Someone on Reddit claimed he made a Telegram account, then disappeared. That was just 2 months ago. A month earlier, someone, still on Reddit, claimed to have asked him why he stopped uploading, and apparently Grade replied with just, "My dad." Does that suggest something happened to his dad? Well, no one knows for sure. Still, that same month, another Redditor claimed that this was Grade now. Spoiler alert, it's not, but are the other claims true? Who knows? I mean, it's Reddit we're talking about here. Anyway, in a 2017 stream, he accidentally face revealed.
I'm not gonna point out myself, I've learned my lesson today.
Hello? Excuse me? Wrong fucking mic?
Hang on. That's the wrong mic, man.
And since we're talking about Reddit, Grade has a subreddit there, r/GradeAUnderA, with about 9,000 members. And they for sure show a lot of love for his content. That's why I said people still.
Is this live? Yeah, it's live. I would talk more, but somebody said you're yapping too much. Get on with the video. Hurt my feelings a little bit. So if you're on TikTok, leave the TikTok, hop into the Twitch, same app.
And just to be clear, Grade had been making videos since 2013, and once he quit YouTube.
Well, you know what's crazy about that, about what's going on? I remember exactly what was happening in this part of the video. He said, "Do you know what all of these animals have in common? They're a mammal." Well, that doesn't make sense, does it? Because this one looks like these. Shouts out GradeAUnderA.
Also, a very important highlight of his career was the subscribe to Scarce movement, making YouTuber Keemstar lose subscribers and promoting Scarce and actually gaining him over 200,000 subscribers in under a week. Anyway, that's about it for GradeA's situation.
Wow.
He's off in the real world, probably working a well-paying job, and potentially might even have a wife and family. I'm just speculating though. Anyway, let's head on to the next one.
Oh, that's a young woman. Who is that? What is it? What's going on here?
A rather sensational 11-year-old girl literally took YouTube by storm after amassing almost 1 million subscribers and building a really loyal fan base doing what most considered edgy commentary. Soph, that's the name she rebranded to at some point, even got...
Does anybody know who this is? I ain't never seen this little girl a day in my life. Was she big? No clue. She was like a 12-year-old who spoke like an 18-year-old commentator.
Featured in some publications with Daily Dot describing her as, quote, the future of YouTube, unquote, and her strategy as, quote, on point. What Lieutenant Corbis was doing was basically making gaming commentary videos, but it was really interesting because this was a 5th grader, you know, making these really witty and adult jokes. She cussed a lot. Talking about the F word and the C word here, and talked about extremely controversial things. For instance, throwing her own opinion on the BuzzFeed Canada editor who wanted only non-white, non-male applicants for a job. She didn't hold back even when talking about herself, at one point describing herself as being, quote, a lazy C word for not having videos prepared before she left for a family trip.
And I've got absolutely nothing planned. 50% of it is just I'm being a lazy. The other 50% is I don't have anything to talk about, because nothing interesting is going on. See, when you're a YouTuber, fire another source of something interesting going on. That's the thing, I'm a shitty YouTuber. I got nothing original about me. That's the only thing you can have going for you when you're trying to be a good YouTuber. But I'm like this weird dog mix breed. I'm a mix of different dogs and I look kind of weird and shit. I'm kind of a mix of like 6 YouTubers. So most of it comes from Leafy, Pyrocynical, and Sneeko. And General Sam, then there's a little bit of an iDubbbz mix. Then a little Jax films. I have my sassier moments.
Also, isn't it funny she's not even playing the game? At the time, she was being compared to LeafyIsHere, who was equally getting great numbers. Actually, she blew up because other YouTubers recognized her and shouted her out for her, quote, amazing content. I'm talking about Keemstar and Pyrocynical. Pyro's fans actually
Who the fuck was that second dude? Ugh, what the hell was that?
And he saw it and shouted her out in one of his YouTube videos.
I used to watch her here and there.
46 subscribers.
I've never seen her. I know who this girl is.
Just a week. Fun fact: I met Lieutenant Corbis in 2017 at Camp Flogna.
Oh,
yeah,
what?
Look at that. I was 15 years
That's
old
your
in the
homie.
picture. So we were both children. Isn't that interesting? Anyway, her career took a sudden nasty turn when she made a series of unhinged political commentaries. Apparently, in a video titled "Be Not Afraid," she went all out with hateful commentary about Muslims. A specific statement that drew
About who?
Afraid. She went all out with hateful commentary about Muslims.
On Ramadan? Ah, man.
A specific statement that drew a lot of attention is on the screen, which I will not repeat. I mean, it's just insane to think that a 14-year-old held that all in her head, let alone.
Hold on. Oh,
said
did he?
it.
Let me read it. How about this? No, come back. How about this? I've become a devout follower of the Prophet Muhammad. So suffice to say, I've been. Lame as hell. Lame as fuck.
To think that a 14-year-old held that all in her head, let alone said it, let alone on the internet to a bunch of other people.
Shouts out to all my people participating in Ramadan. I love you all.
Still, under the Discord count, Lieutenant, she doubled down on her hate, writing things like these things on the screen. Oh, and unsurprisingly, she doubled down on her hate, writing things like these things on the screen. Oh, and unsurprisingly, she made hate into a video series, even attacking the LGBT community in her last video, which was titled Pride and Prejudice. Where there is good, there's all.
Bro, is my mouse still f***ing dead, bro? Hold on, let me see something. Alright, back in it. My bad.
Actually, I shouldn't even say that. This is the world where everyone has different opinions, so yeah.
Actually, no, I'm not. Bro, to be 11 or 14 and have that type of mentality, bro, it's because, bro, you don't even have a sense of self at that age, bro. You're just regurgitating things you hear. And unfortunately, that little girl was probably just regurgitating things her parents either heard or she just fell into the fucking red pill matrix pipeline. She said one of her favorite streamers was Sneeko. Right? So she probably just wanted to be like them and then got too edgy, bro.
Anyway, she got banned from Discord after that, and you her account.
Banned from Discord? Banned from Discord is that is crazy. That is devious, bro.
Pretty sure she got banned from Twitter as well. Ever since the bans, it seems like Soph has disappeared from the internet. Next up is Tobuscus, who I already made a mini documentary about in 2021. You should go watch that after watching this video. Now, as I stated in that video,
speaking of Discord, if you guys want to hop into my Discord, I got command set up. You just gotta put exclamation Discord.
Corbis' case is pretty loaded and has a lot of hearsay stuff in it. And without getting too much into it, let me give you guys a quick summary. So Tobuscus is one of those very overlooked OG YouTubers from back in the day with 3 pretty healthy channels at the time: Toby Games, Toby Turner, and Tobuscus. 2 of those channels began in 2006 and 1 in 2010. And honestly, while he posted content right from the start, his golden years were between
Anybody know who this dude is?
16. You can tell because that's when his Tobuscus channel hit the most views, with videos like this one, and this one. I mean, he found a style that worked, and the videos were getting
some people do
views per video. An interesting bit
I
is
used
that
to watch
watching these videos, which I personally used to love back then, he did a pretty good job, intentional or not, of hiding his personality. It's like we never got to know the real Toby. We were just exposed to this character that he played throughout different scenarios. Anyway, somewhere around 2016, his content really slowed down for some strange reason. He sometimes went weeks or even months without posting. Some speculated that was the reason his views took a dive. However, there was an entire allegation of abuse leveled upon him. First by April F, then by 4 other women. The alleged abuse ranged from
the age-old YouTuber story.
In my time in LA, I didn't witness Toby taking Molly.
We're gonna need to skip all of that. Not because we want to silence victims, because those victims will silence me and get my account banned because they're talking about overage things that we can't talk about.
In response, and the reactions were mixed because again, no one really knew Toby that well. Well, I'm not gonna say because, I'm just throwing my 2 cents in, but I do remember being a 14-year-old at the time and not really knowing what to think because I didn't know his personality. He was just a character on the internet. That's just some food for thought though. So yeah, that was a really dark turn for his career because he really slowed down on the videos. And because this is supposed to be a video where we look at where the OGs are now, I did look into him. What I found is that since about 4 months ago, that's September 2023, he has been pretty consistent on the Tobuscus channel with even several videos per month. The views have not recovered though. The latest one I saw had about 11,000 views. Also, he never uploaded a single video on Tobuscus throughout 2022. On Toby Games, he dropped off in 2020 and resurfaced in 2023, but with very inconsistent uploads. On Toby Turner, the story is the same. He had been active with his vlogs up until a year ago, then went away, came back about 4 months ago, and has since just posted 2 new videos on there. Also, given he'd previously done film work, he voiced Ant-Man on Marvel Avengers Academy, and played Nerval in the High Fructose Adventures of Annoying Orange, and acted in Bob Thunder and The Great Gilly Hopkins. I checked and I couldn't find any acting or voice acting projects that he has worked on since 2017. In short, while he's been around,
Yeah, Twitch stream is so much better than TikTok.
Now, I'm not gonna say whether I think they're true or not because I don't know. Cryaotic. I think whenever we talk about the most bizarre cases around OG YouTubers, Cryaotic.
Anybody know who this dude is?
Before I get into that, let's start with where he is now. So
oh, I'm lost. Okay, so we're watching where are the OG YouTubers now? Like YouTubers that were big back in like 2015, 2016. I don't know who Cryaotic is.
That he did 2 videos before he went away. One is a live stream on Twitch, which was really more of a meltdown.
Tired of fucking hiding the fucking truth of the fucking internet. That's how it is, okay? Everyone's fucking afraid of like hiding from, oh no, my racist viewers are going to get mad. Oh wow, your racist viewers are gonna get mad?
And the other one is this one titled, We Stopped Being Genuine a Long Time Ago. Now, right at the end of that second video, which happens to be the last video he ever posted on his channel, he says,
see you in the next one.
Probably means nothing, but that's the first place I looked when trying to see if he's been up to anything worth mentioning recently. You know, like a new channel or a project or anything. As far as I know, based on how far I dug, Cryaotic is nowhere on the internet. The last traces of activity around his account.
Out of all of these, the only one I wouldn't mind coming back is probably GradeAUnderA. Oh god, I fuck with GradeAUnderA.
He sort of voluntarily just stopped making content. Now that we know he's still nowhere to be found, let me recap a bit of his past just in case this is the first time you're hearing about this dude. So first, the reason he's an OG on the list is because he was really a hit from very early on. He started out in 2006, 18 years ago, and was comparable to PewDiePie. In fact, he did collaborations with PewDiePie, like this one, and many more. And I guess they only split ways, content-wise, as Cry went more into streaming. Making over 2,200 videos, Cry, real name Ryan Terry according to Wikitubia, curved out a loyal fan base that loved his videos and streams of games like The Walking Dead, Vampire, GTA, Left 4 Dead 2.
Oh, so y'all know this dude.
Fusion of creepypastas and other similar stories. Now things took a wild turn when on June 17th and 18th of 2020, Cry was accused of grooming. A user named Lady Tia Beanie alleged that
the age-old YouTuber story, man, strikes again.
Cry groomed her when she was just 16 while he was 22, and that this lasted all the way until she was 18 when things intensified. She also revealed that Cry had been messing with his best friend's girlfriend. Cry responded in the 2 videos that I mentioned earlier, and he admitted to cheating on Cheyenne, the ex-girlfriend, with girls he didn't know were minors. Cheyenne offers proof of Cry telling her he loved her while she was just 16. Cry then posts a statement apologizing for his manic state meltdown and her he loved.
Hey, thanks. You put a smile on my face. Go to sleep. Make me trust me. I will do it. Bro is 22 with a 16-year-old's number. What the fuck? I wouldn't even have my brother's number if he was 16. My brother lucky he just turned 20. Hell nah, bro. That shit is sick, bro. You're a sicko.
Further details of his inappropriate engagements with minors emerged.
See, it's always the groomer messages always look like this. They always texting off some other shit. What is this platform he's texting on? What are these bubbles? Where are these text bubbles from, bro? It's never on no iMessage shit. It's always like, oh yeah, we met on Vinder. What the fuck is Vinder? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
it's a lot of content to go through, so if you want to dig in a little bit more, this Reddit thread has it all. Cry simply walked away, leaving us with the cryptic,
see you in the next one.
See you in the next one.
H3H3. Next on our list is H3H3.
What?
This is one of those channels that has been around for ages. Where is H3H3 now? Well, they're actually doing really well. In 2017, they jumped on the podcast.
Yeah, I was about to
bandwagon,
say.
starting the H3 podcast. With a little over 1,000 videos so far, they've amassed about 2.9 million subscribers and have about 1.2 billion views.
LMAO, fuck this dude, and the next comment right under that is H3H3 is solid. So what be, keep in mind, man, I stick to my jokes, I make my jokes, and then I'm done. So I know I've heard of this dude before, I've heard of H3H3, but like, what is it with the it's either you love him or you hate him? He's just corny to me, I don't know. My beef is his wife was in the idea.
Healthy with even the streams, which they do every couple of days, getting anywhere from 800k to 1 million views. The same goes for their socials, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok, where the engagement they get is right up there with any other leading podcast shows. Now, I wouldn't blame anyone who's surprised at H3's success, because if you go back to the original channel, it's just crickets. This original channel, which started sometime in 2011, and which has about 5.2 million subscribers,
Keemstar's just annoyed the fuck out of me, man.
There, being from 3 years ago. The second channel, which is mostly vlogs by Ela, stopped posting about 4 months ago. The social accounts associated with those old channels are also pretty quiet or have pretty spread out posts. I'm talking about Instagram and Twitter. Actually, Ethan's Twitter just seems to be completely purged. They used to run this Frenemy series on their collection of podcasts that would be co-hosted by Ethan and Trisha Paytas. Back in the day, Ethan made a video on the main channel criticizing celebrities and how much they edited their photos online. Guess who was included on that list? Yep, Trisha. Who would have known this would have started one of the most popular podcasts in YouTube history? A podcast loved by many, including me, and was
Are you on Twitch? Glad you asked. Yes, I am.
Personalities and how they led this anti-David Dobrik movement in 2021. But due to some public family problems, the podcast eventually came to an end.
Did anybody watch this?
13 episodes.
She's really upset because...
Oh wait, how many episodes?
The podcast eventually came to an end after only 13 episodes.
She's really upset.
It was only 13 episodes long? Bro, I felt like I remember this shit like everywhere for a while.
Because she was saying how Ela doesn't like her.
Ela says, don't talk about me on the podcast. All I said was you should have the guest. He's like, we can't mention Ela. She doesn't want me to talk about, oh, she's too good for a podcast. Even though we were talked about, they never once consulted me at the beginning of the spring. She has a podcast. I brought life to the H3 channel, but oh, Ela's too fucking good to even mention her name. I said nothing bad. I said like, oh, we should have her as a guest or whatever. Like that. Don't even mention Ela. She doesn't want to be talked about. Fuck.
Okay.
I literally don't care. Literally, I don't want to come back because I really hate her.
So
who is she talking about? Who is Ela? Leela? Oh, what's the tea? Oh, his wife? He's letting her talk about his wife like that in front of him? Oh, hell no. I would've...
She's too good for a podcast, even though we were talked about. They never once consulted me at the beginning of the spring. She has a podcast.
Oh, no. Cut the cameras. Give me your fucking mic. Are y'all saying I'm muted? Are you guys saying I'm muted? Yeah, I ripped. That was the joke. That was the joke. Was that I took the mic? Yeah. None of y'all know true comedy. That's really what it is. That's really what it is. Oh, all these LOLs now. Y'all are the reason why there be so much dialogue in movies these days. My name is John, and I'm here to save the day because I'm the hero and I'm not the villain. That's the movies y'all watch.
Fuck.
Okay.
I literally don't care. Literally, I don't want to come back because I really hate her.
She is talking about his wife. I wish a motherfucker would say they hate my girlfriend and me. On my shit? Oh, no way.
The family and how...
I wasn't. That wasn't it. I said, oh, Ela should be a guest on the podcast. And you're like, don't mention Ela. She's the one we talked about. Oh, a fucking queen. You guys can talk about my shit all the time. But her, don't mention her name. Dumb.
Okay.
I think...
Don't freak me out like that. Don't freak me out like that.
SkyDoesMinecraft. Some creators, just like we've seen with H3H3, rebrand and succeed at...
How many of y'all was on the Minecraft wave?
Their name. Others, however...
If you're on YouTube, I'm asking you this too. How many of you guys were on the Minecraft wave?
Just doesn't manage to come back, at least in a successful way.
Yeah,
I'm talking about Adam, SkyDoesMinecraft,
Oh, a lot.
Dahlberg,
Oh, a lot of y'all.
Net Nobody. They started their channel around 2011.
Oh, word. Yeah, I was never on a Minecraft wave.
doing the usual video game commentary style of videos. It didn't last long for them to rule the Minecraft space on YouTube because by 2014, they already had over 10.3 million subscribers and about 1.2 billion views. I think the 2014 to 2016 period was their golden era, as going by their channel statistics, they were easily getting close to 1 million views on lots of their videos.
Go back. 89 million, 20 million, 13, 12, 12, 11, 10, 10. That is crazy numbers, bro. Do you know how much he was probably making off that shit?
They were easily getting close to a
Oh yeah, kids. Yeah, kids would watch it. Yeah, yeah,
Their
yeah.
downfall started with a 2017 situation where Adam was cheated on by their then girlfriend, Elisa. They went on a wild rage about it on Twitter, and then in an interview with Drumler, added they were quitting the channel, which had a whopping 4.
Oh my god, bro. Keemstar, shut up.
Than making kid-friendly content. They would later rebrand to SkyDoesEverything, but because the entire channel was built on Minecraft content, and that's what his audience wanted, their viewership...
Nah, this can't be your first time hearing about Sky. I was never on Minecraft, man. I literally have played it one time in my whole life, and it was like 2 years ago. I was never on the Minecraft wave.
Even the 100,000 view mark. Anyway, an even bigger blow came when they got accused of abuse. This was in January of 2022 by their former partner Elizabeth in a very damning series of tweets. I won't go into the details of the allegations, but just know it was horrible. Sky immediately stopped posting following the allegations, and about 10 months later tried selling the channel for $900,000.
For how many?
And about 10 months later tried selling the channel for $900,000.
10 million subs on YouTube, and he tried to sell it for $1 million. He dumb as hell. If I had 10 million on YouTube, I'm not selling shit unless I have 100 mil. I'm not selling shit.
Sky then went away for a while, only resurfacing in July of 2023 with a very long tweet saying they were excited to show what they've been working on behind the scenes. This sort of sweep things under the rug style got lots of mixed reactions, with some calling them delusional, while others, like under this video's comments, were relieved that they were back and looking better and healthier. Anyway, where is Sky now? Well, they've been trying to get people to go over to StoryFire, which is a platform whose official description is a Web3 gaming, social media, and DeFi hub for all
Tony,
content.
how often
It
do you
actually
use
turns
your
out,
Discord
based on
often
Doing
enough?
What? Well, they're the seat. Earlier in the month, they made an announcement that they're going into, quote, music hibernation, just for a little bit to finish.
Tony,
their
what
album.
shampoo
The
you
first
use?
song,
Shea Moisture.
Yes, from the album is out, again, available on StoryFire. The mixed reactions upon their return could mean things could go fairly.
It's just gonna go on YouTube.
Really
Yes,
bad.
it is.
I guess we'll just have to wait and see. CrazyRussianHacker.
What's up, everybody?
Oh, bro, please don't tell me he's got an allegation against him, bro. Please don't tell me he's got an allegation against him, bro. That is a dog right there. That is a goat right there. And remember, safety, #1 priority. That is a dog right there.
Welcome back to my laboratory, where safety is #1 priority.
That is one of the most iconic YouTube intro lines. CrazyRussianHacker. Real name, Taras Vladimirovich Kulikov. Now, this guy used to have an insane number of views back in the day, talking of the 2014 to 2018 era, but then sort of dropped in viewership drastically. And when I say insane views, because if you check his videos from that time, 2014 all the way to 2017, he would easily get over 1 million views per video, with a lot of the videos getting close to the 10 million view mark. His main channel...
Sunkiss Rosie, thank you for the sub with Prime.
6 years ago, he was just killing it. Also,
My favorite sub because Prime is
probably
free.
the most consistent gadget reviewer at that time, doing everything from sharpening a chainsaw, testing weird things from Amazon, playing with liquid nitrogen, and trying out dog gadgets, to military ready-to-eat meals. And a little known fact is that CrazyRussianHacker was actually his second channel. His first one, Origami768,
Yeah,
was
Taras
from
Cool, I remember that.
2009 and still exists.
That's the
though
one that I
he started
followed.
as Taras Cool. Now, that first channel, Taras Cool, was actually quite successful with over 3.6 million subscribers and just about 1 billion views. In the rebrand, which happened long ago, he shifted it from origami tutorials to unboxings, reviews,
never mind.
and vlogging kind of content. His main channel, however, CrazyRussianHacker, has always been a mixed bag of reviews, vlogs, experiments, etc., which makes it hard to tell exactly what happened for the views to drop that much, and that was towards the end of 2018. His views went from in the millions to now not even being able to touch 100K. And actually, that answers the question of where he is now. He's still on YouTube, but he sadly is struggling with views. It's also unclear whether he has any other projects going on, because even on his Instagram, he mostly shares occasional family photos. That's actually another update. He got married 5 years ago and now has 3 children. Also, going back to his content, one thing I noticed...
Oh, wait, so this is recent. I mean, yeah, for millions and millions of subs, that's not great views. Yeah, 28K. Yeah, that's not
been
great
doing
views.
less, but I'll be honest, his content is pretty boring. And I mean that super respectfully. I used to love this dude back in the day. Me and my mom used to put him on the TV and watch him, but the videos nowadays, they seem really low effort, and it doesn't keep the audience engaged, and I see why the views dip.
For today's video, I got a whole bunch of new gadgets. First of all, I want to show off this Besson knives. This is Maca Blade Blackout, and this one is OD Green G10 Titanium. So all new.
But yeah, definitely has to adapt with the times. The only controversies I could find about him are this one from 2016 where YouTuber Thunderfoot called him a plagiarist and DMCA abuser, and this Reddit post where some random person tried to call him out for not speaking out during the Russian-Ukraine war. Other than that, he's just a normal husband and father now. VenturianTale. This group began back in 2013, and as of 3 years ago in 2020,
Bro, there was just an aspect of YouTube I was just not on.
3,395 videos. They also had 2.76 million subscribers and just over 2.2 billion views. Those are great numbers, but even more interesting is the channel.
Yo, oh wait, y'all know who this dude is? Y'all know? Okay, word. Okay, bet.
Jordan Fry, Sierra Fry, Bethany Fry, and Isaac Fry, and they would play games like Fallout 3, Minecraft, Gmail.
Oh, y'all remember these? Okay, y'all remember these guys? Okay, bet.
Jordan led the group. Things were all good. Then after June of 2021, they stopped uploading. Fans noticed and even tried finding out why. It would then turn out based on a very lengthy video uploaded.
She thought she could just take my hair and switch colors with it? What the? Girl, don't do that. Don't do that.
By Bethany on her channel that it was a family issue around religion. In it, she explains that they all grew up in an excessively conservative Christian household, and that they were made to believe things like sexism, homophobia, and no respect for other cultures and religions. They were kept in that environment, isolated from the world, and they knew that in order to get out, they would have to be the quote, devil. Eventually, something had to give. She stepped out. Essentially, she points out that she was scared to stand out for what was good, like defending against homophobia, and when she turned 25, she decided it was enough.
I would be alone. Never had an experience with making friends out
Hey, I'm sure she's speaking some real ass shit. Shouts out to all the community's ally. She actually got my head on her head. What is that? That is my hair, but it's red. That is crazy as hell.
My siblings. And as silly as it is, I feel like a child at 25. And I feel like I've never grown or had a chance to be myself or find what I like or who I am or what I believe. Because I've never had the opportunity. I was pretty much force-fed one belief and one thing my entire life.
Stole your swag.
And was told there was no other option.
I also have your hair on my head. Yeah.
Or if I ever thought of anything else, pretty much I'd burn in hell.
After she left, she was disowned and cut off by her family. Surprisingly, apparently that's the same fate that befell Sierra, her sister, who says she got disowned and
word for word, bar for bar
over changed beliefs. And I should actually
Drake!
What she glazes over in that video was pretty dark and deep stuff. She talks about being SA'd as a child, made to feel lesser than men, which greatly undermined her effort to sort of integrate into the normal world, including doing things like getting a job. Which then brings us to where these guys are now. Well, I looked, and Bethany, based on her Instagram, has been making anime-inspired art. Sierra has been inactive on her social medias, Instagram and Twitter. At the point when Bethany made the dabbing videos, Isaac had not been appearing as much in videos. It is thus no surprise that his social media, Twitter, is also cold. Jordan has also been silent since the Bethany video. Apparently, after Bethany made the video, he turned off comments on the Venturani channel. What's surprising is that checking his Instagram, he hasn't been posting, but fans have been commenting as recently as just a few weeks ago, begging Venturian to come back. Overall, by the looks of things, it seems like these guys might not come back as a group.
I left TikTok. Oh, thank you for hopping in. Now I'm here. Thank you for hopping in.
Bart Baker. Some of you guys may not know who this person is, but we'll just start with where he is now and then go back to why he blew up. So, where is Bart Baker? Well, based on a video that he made in August of 2021, he should be in America. I'm saying should because I'm not 100% sure, but in the video, he said he wanted to move back to America because he missed his family and friends and hadn't been able to go back and forth between
Bart
the US
Baker,
and
damn,
China.
I remember that fool.
Oh,
yeah, I know him?
He's been trying, or at least tried, to promote an NFT token on his TikTok. His Instagram and Twitter are cold for the most part.
I don't know who this dude
Twitter
is.
bio suggesting he doesn't, quote, do social media anymore anywhere. And I have to emphasize the crypto bit because he also mentioned in his WTF Happened to Me video saying that he was obsessed with it and it was taking up all his time.
He
went on to
creepy as
some crypto coins related to the carbon credits industry
God,
that he was
can you
investing in.
back
Now,
up,
I don't know,
please?
last month I made a video on influencers promoting crypto scams. So I was just a bit curious.
We're gonna watch that video too.
What came of these tokens? What I did find out though was that Sonar Ping has sort of come back up in value.
Tony was a healthy child for real. How you don't know anyone? I don't know nobody, bro. I don't know shit. Bro, do you know the YouTubers I knew? I knew like fucking 3. I'm forgetting their names right now. I remember one was Allie, then Vanos. Allie, Vanos Gaming. That's really it, man. I never really ever like... Oh, Berlizzi. Berlizzi's the last YouTuber I found out. Like, but like everybody else, like I found out, bro, chill. It's nobody in here, bro. Why are you yelling? Yeah, bro, like all the content creators I fuck with, I found out on from like short form. Like, so like I only knew like, bro, like the big YouTubers like PewDiePie, Corey Kenshin, Berlizzi. I slick found about Berlizzi off of Instagram because his shit will blow up on Instagram too. Dashi? Nah, I never watched Dashi. Like, that's what I'm saying, bro. Like, I was never, even like, bro, I found out about RDC through Facebook. Because I would watch Mark on Facebook. I didn't even find RDC through YouTube. Like, yeah, bro. I was just not on YouTube like that. I didn't grow up with a lot of shit to watch YouTube on. We didn't have a computer in my crib or like a laptop or nothing. And I didn't have a phone until I was like 14, bro. My mom is a refugee, but she didn't give a fuck about me having a phone. You know what I'm saying? So I was just type shit. So when y'all put in a YouTuber's name and 6 exclamation points, let me tell you why you don't need to do that. It's because I don't know them. Allie, I used to fuck with Allie, man. I used to fuck with Allie. I watched his Black Ops 2 videos, bruh. He would use the Scorpion. I used to fuck with that shit. All right, come on.
Throughout the whole of 2022. That's absolutely not financial advice, just in case anyone wanted to take it that way. Still though, the shit's worth less than a penny. Anyway, now to his background. Baker is an OG YouTuber when it comes to music parody video.
Oh, it's this dude.
His channel,
okay, I know this guy is,
was built around doing parodies of popular US songs, and he was getting tons of views on each video. With just 205 videos in total, he got about 3.3 billion views and just about 9.8 million subscribers. Now, why did such a successful creator decide to just stop uploading in 2018?
Allegations.
Well, it has to do with YouTube changing its focus. Apparently, YouTube dropped channels that weren't family friendly from their preferred program, which meant directly less revenue for a channel like Baker's. The drop in performance had him even going to therapy. Also, he got copyright claimed a lot due to using other people's music and creating the parodies. Around that time, he got an offer from a company in China to do videos for them on China's version of TikTok.
Y'all know what that means, bro? That means he would do shit and get 100 million views and get paid nothing for it. That would make me sick to my stomach. Because even, bro, if your video gets like 100K views, like you make like $500-600 on it. So that's crazy. He got 100 million and he didn't get paid on it.
Basically take a video posted by other users on Douyin, translate the lyrics, sing it, and then post it. Like this one, for example. He became so popular, getting 10 million followers within a month of just starting. By August of 2021, he had over 21 million followers. He was doing concerts and even went to the biggest TV shows over there. I believe he still makes videos for Douyin because, as per his 2021 update video, he said he'd be doing the videos even more after he moved back to the US. So yeah, there's a little update on Bart Baker.
10 million followers in 1 month.
Scarce. Last on our list is Scarce, who, despite describing himself as the quote YouTube news channel, has lacked the consistency that would be typical of a news channel. Scarce started his channel back in 2012 and had great success, even getting to 3 million subscribers with 6. Some say that he blew up during the GradeAUnderA, LeafyIsHere, and Keemstar drama.
Scarce? Oh, y'all know Scarce?
Path to blowing up even before then, having decided to cover general news as opposed to just FaZe Clan like before. You might actually recall Scarce from earlier in the video when I said that GradeA led the subscribe to Scarce movement. Anyway, growth aside, as I've already mentioned, he's been known to take really long breaks and then swoop back in like nothing happened. Currently, for example, the last time he uploaded a video was in July of 2023. He did the same thing in 2017, disappearing from May all the way to July, and having people think he was dead. I believe he also went away right around the end of 2020 for about 2 months. Although, to be fair, in an interview with Tommy C's SFTP, Scarce does admit that part of the reason he had been away from YouTube was that he got diagnosed with sleeping problems, got prescribed Xanax, and then got hooked on it. It also led to him having anxiety issues. issues. Knowing
That sucks.
that, it would be enough reason to explain his on and off routine. However, there's a little more. Turns out, around 2017, YouTube had allegedly been demonetizing toxic channels, with a list including Keemstar,
Was he toxic?
Leafy, Onision, Scarce, and GradeAUnderA. That might have discouraged him to some extent. So, where is Scarce now? Well, what I gathered from his Twitter is that
he was
might be
chill?
looking
No?
for alternative jobs. He posted this tweet where he was sort of mourning being rejected from Riot Games where he had applied to work. That tweet is from January 16, 2024, which is pretty recent. So it really seems he's gonna stay away from the internet and aim for a normal job. Either way, I wish him the best. Alright, that was it for this video. If you
No way you just chuckled at a crippling addiction. Nah, I chuckled at how sad it is that Big Pharma gets us addicted to these things. Like, of course.
Enjoyed it, make sure to leave.
Hey, that was a crazy fucking video. Y'all wanna, so there's a part 2 to this. Y'all wanna watch part, but this one has like the big YouTubers, like the fucking, like Jenna Marbles, Fred, I don't know, I forgot what this dude's name was. I'm gonna like this shit though. Y'all wanna watch part 2? Yeah, hell yeah, bet. But, oh wait. Alright, YouTube, thanks for sitting with me and watching this. Like, comment, share, subscribe. I'll see y'all for the next video.